The vast plains of Kenya have spawned many a great story, but perhaps none as enduring and complex as that of Daniel Arap Moi, whose journey from a simple pastoral life to the zenith of political power as Kenya's president is a narrative steeped in resilience, shrewd politics, and profound leadership. Considered by many as the professor of politics, Moi's 24-year tenure intricately wove the threads of both authoritarianism and benevolence, creating a fabric of leadership that still drapes the corners of Kenya's socio-political dialogue. Daniel Arap Moi's origins are humble, rooted in the pastoral valleys of Kenya's Rift Valley. With resilience ingrained from an early age, Moi's journey is a testament to his tenacity and fortitude. His educational journey, which was marked by challenges including long distances to school and limited resources, later reflected in his policies focused on widespread education reform. His ascent began as a teacher, which earned him respect and recognition in his community, providing a solid base for his political entry. Following his stint in education, Moi ventured into politics, becoming a member of the Legislative Council in 1955. His political career steadily progressed when Kenya gained independence in 1963 under the presidency of Jomo Kenyatta. Moi was soon appointed as vice president, a position that seemed largely ceremonial until President Kenyatta's health began to wane. During these precarious times, Moi's astuteness came to the fore, navigating the complex tribal dynamics and political intrigue that characterized Kenyan politics. By the time of Kenyatta's death in 1978, Moi had not only solidified his position within Kenyan politics, but was also set to take over a country at a crossroads. His initial years were marked by efforts to consolidate power, which included amending the constitution to make Kenya a one-party state in 1982, ensuring his control over the political landscape. This decision, though controversial, underscored his desire to impose a vision of unity. Moi's tenure as president of Kenya is often depicted as a masterclass in political strategy and survival. Known colloquially as the professor of politics, Moi maneuvered through potential coups, economic downturns, and intertribal tensions with a mix of astute political moves and strategic alliances. This period of his life underscored his reputation as a tactful yet firm leader who often prioritized stability and unity over democratic freedoms, a stance that won him both admiration and criticism. Moi's political strategy often involved significant outreach to rural areas, identifying and addressing the needs of these communities, which formed the backbone of his support. His understanding of the geographic and ethnic diversity of Kenya allowed him to craft policies that, although sometimes viewed as means of political patronage, also aimed at fostering inclusivity. Despite his efforts to maintain national unity, Moi's regime was not impervious to criticism. His governance model faced accusations of corruption, repression of dissent, and economic mismanagement. The late 1980s and 90s in particular witnessed increased international and domestic pressure for reforms, which led to the reintroduction of multi-party politics in 1991. This transition period highlighted Moi's adaptability, but also the deep-seated challenges within his administration. Moi's retirement in 2002 did not put an end to his political influence or the debate around his legacy. As Kenya continues to evolve, the professor of politics remains a significant figure in the nation's history, revered by many for his role in stabilizing the country during tumultuous times, yet critiqued by others for the sacrifices made at the altar of unity and stability. Moi's narrative, entrenched in the dichotomy between authoritative governance and benevolent leadership, leaves a lasting imprint on Kenya's political and social fabric. His story is not only a mirror reflecting the challenges of leadership in post-colonial Africa, but also a roadmap of the intricacies involved in managing a diverse and often divided nation. As historians and political analysts continue to explore and debate his tenure, Moi's life remains a compelling chapter in the annals of Kenya's history.